I remember shopping for Christmas presents last year. It was 3 days before Christmas, and we were leaving town the next day. I had worked all day, and it had snowed all day. So after work, I got in my truck and I drove the 15-minute drive in 45 minutes and backed up snow-covered roads to Chapters store. I went to buy a cookbook for my wife. She put a cookbook on a list because I needed to buy her something. So I stood in line at Chapters waiting to buy a cookbook when I should have been at home cuddled up with my kids. Everybody should have been at home with their children that night, but they weren't. They were there at Chapters in the lineup with me and driving around on busy snow-covered roads, rushing from store to store, buying presents for people they loved, but buying things that they didn't really want. I don't have anything against cookbooks. In fact, I like cookbooks, and I encourage my wife to cook, and I always tell her that it tastes great. It's just that we already have a cupboard full of cookbooks, and when we want a new recipe, we just look it up on the internet anyway. But she told me to buy her a cookbook because it's Christmas, and we're Christian bound to buy more stuff. So there I was in the Chapters lineup on the snowy night, buying another present. It's not just gifts. Gifts are okay. I bought a guitar for my 6-year-old daughter, and I was thrilled to give it to her, and I was looking forward to the excitement that she had. But it's this myth that more stuff is what we need. It's more things, more events, more activities, a busier job description. The myth that the more we pack into our life and pack into our house, the happier we'll be. And it's a myth, and we all know it's a myth, but we all live it out anyway. We're like Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the hill only to have it roll down to the bottom again every day. And we have this endless effort that never really makes us happy anyway. We all live the same way. I talked to a friend, we had coffee, and we're sitting there drinking our lattes, and all they could say is, "I'm so tired." And he looks forward to the year coming up, and he knows that there's no way he can sustain this pace that he's going. I read a Christmas letter from a friend in Victoria. It's lazy, quiet, sleepy Victoria. And all that she could write about was she had just put in another load of laundry, had done her Christmas baking while her son sat beside her doing his homework, and her daughter was in the other room practicing piano. And she's been treasuring her family and loving her time, but it's just busy and always trying to keep up. So as you stare at life, as you look at this myth of living that the more keeps us happier, find a new way. Value the people that are around you, the family and the friends in your life, and the time that you have together. Look forward to the coming of Christ as the Redeemer, the one who brings a new life to people, and think of a new way to live.